Ladies and gentlemen, we got no music being played in our background today. I just wanted to say I am out and about. I've not done this in about a month, but I'm watching this big, huge red thing in the sky just setting behind the mountain into the sea. And I figured, go ahead and do these people a video and talk about some things. Now, lately I've been talking a lot. Oh, you sure have. You've been talking a whole lot. You're getting on my nerves. Okay, your mama. Ladies and gentlemen, so that you know, so that you get it, so that you understand, there has been a lot going on. I have been trying to help too many people at one time, and that's what I do, to the point of burnout, or to the point of frustration, or to the point of it being anxiety. I am not anxious. I am not concerned. I'm not worried. Because I have learned to take things a little bit slower. Oh, and by the way, this is California. Those of you all who heard about the 6-point-something earthquake just north of me, and it's not that far north, less than 100 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, no, excuse me, less than 170 miles, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and explain something to you, because some of you guys don't understand. Nobody felt the 6.0 earthquake. Nobody feels the 6.0 earthquake. You have to be hit 6.6, 6.7, 6.9 in order for it to start cracking things and breaking things and getting people's attention. So those of you who were, now this sunset right here, watching this sun, as big as that thing is, set behind a mountain, and this is, if you called it a super moon, I guess this would be a super sun, because this thing is huge. And I'm looking right at it, Mama. Mama said you shouldn't look at the sun directly. No, if it's below the horizon, honey, you can look at the sun. It won't ruin your retina. Just don't be staring at it all the time, because you're going to be sitting up there like, what's the horizon, Mama? Don't worry about what's the horizon. As long as it's directly in front of you, parallel to your eyes, then you can stare at it. But if it's up in the sky, you better not be looking at that sun, or you're going to end up Stevie Wonder going to be your best friend. Okay? All right. I don't care if you think he ain't. He's still going to be your best friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we put the video up today. Look, this is the problem. I've been so focused on tax credits, and by being focused on tax credits, I was only focused on one thing, one angle, and that was the problem. It wasn't about tax credits, more so than it was about not looking at it from the employer standpoint. See, we were looking at things as if we were an employer. We're not employers, not for the sake of tax credits. We are individuals who are getting a tax return for our tax credits. Because it's a write-off, it becomes an automatic credit. And because it's an automatic write-off, that's where you benefit from. Okay? So let's go over the math, because a lot of people are not getting the math. And I'm about to go sit down. I've seen the sun. It's just about set. It's going to be light out for a little bit longer. It's after 8 o'clock right now. And so because it's going to be light out for a little bit longer, I'm going to be sitting outside. Just have one of my intelligent neighbors staring at me. Let's go ahead and break it down from A to Z so that you guys are getting this, because I do know that people are still not really getting it. It's not my fault that they're not getting it, because I'm doing the best I can to help them get it. So let's break it down. Okay, the first thing we must understand is this. Somebody owes you a debt. You have the right to collect that debt. You are now a debt collector. Just that simple. You're a debt collector. Now, you send them their debt collection notice, hey, mother, you need to pay me. And they go, I ain't paying you. And you go, all right, don't worry about it. No, you still got to pay me, but don't you worry about it. I got this. And you wait 6 months total from the day you sent them the notice until that 6-month date. 6 months, that's all. You just going to wait 6 months. Once that 6 months has expired, that's right, like spoiled milk, Then you're going to say, hey, you know what I elect to do? I'm electing to charge your debt off. And you send them a 1099. Now, do you have to send them 1099 right away? No, you don't have to send them 1099 right away. You have to send it to them by the end of the year. Okay? Just got to have it so they can file their taxes. You just got to do it right. Can't do it wrong. Okay? So, send them 1099. Why do you send them 1099? Because you're a debt collector. Debt collectors send 1099s. Think about it. Your bank sends you a 1099. Any one of your creditors sends you a 1099 if they're going to write off your debt. Hey, I'm writing you off, mother. Okay, no problem. You write my off, mother. Oh, but you're responsible for the taxes. What the? Okay, that's what you're doing. Make them responsible for the taxes because somebody got to pay the taxes. That's what all we've been concerned about is somebody got to pay the taxes. So that's where we were making our mistake. We were confusing this with income for a business as opposed to income regarding debt collection. Okay? So that's why the 1099-C is necessary. You don't need nobody's permission to do a 1099-C. All you got to do is be documenting everything, y'all. Document your, you know what I'm saying? Documentation is everything, they tell me. Everything. So document everything. Now that you've documented everything, let's say here comes the end of the year. Dang it. It's the end of the year. What am I doing now? Well, you're watching that tax credit at the stroke of midnight because it didn't get home in time and it had them ruby red shoes on. Well, that ruby red shoe done turned into Black Friday for you because it's a cash cow. How is it a cash cow? Because it turns into an automatic credit. Automatic credit. Carrying forward past New Year's. Happy New Year's! Okay, as soon as New Year's happens, it's a carry forward and you can be happy. That's your resolution. I hereby declare that this is my credits and it's all tax deductible. That's right, because the debtor pays the taxes. Okay, now that the debtor's paying the taxes, now you can file your taxes. When you file your taxes, you have to file the right schedule documenting the credits, just like the banks do. You file your schedule documenting your credits. And because you did 1099-C, you have now documented where the taxes are going. And all you got to do is say, hey, I want the rest of this dollar for dollar. That's what you tell your tax agent. Oh, yeah, you know how to do it because you do it for businesses all the time. But see, I'm not just no regular debt collector. This is a personal debt that from a personal loan that I gave somebody expecting them to pay me back. We had a conflict. So we went to an arbitrator and they issued me an arbitration award. And the other party agreed to abide by the arbitration award and to pay whatever the arbitration said they were going to pay, and they didn't do it. So that makes them liable. But when they didn't pay the debt in time, that debt became a charge-off, and then the charge-off became a credit, and now I'm here to collect on my credit because I got some good credit, mother. Okay? That's what you're doing. And that's it. It really is just that simple. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, there are some more details to it, but what we were trying to do is we were trying to give you the information so that you can go about getting your credit. See, it doesn't have to be an arbitration award. It can be any loan you gave somebody, as long as you had the intentions of receiving the monies back. Now, some of you can play on words, and I know you're going to. Well, I was planning on receiving the monies back, but I know that mother wasn't going to pay me. You can never do that. You can never assume the person's never going to pay you. You always assume they're going to pay you. Why? Because if you assume they're not going to pay you, then you can't write it off. So always assume somebody going to pay you back because, man, I'm going to pay you back, mother. That's right. I'm going to pay you back. Go ahead. No, just go on about your business, but I'm going to pay you back. All right, mother. All right. So you always want to pay somebody back. Always want to get paid back. You never want to think you ain't going to get paid back. Okay? Because you'll be walking down that street one night and you'll be strolling and thinking everything's all right. And ain't nobody bothering you, nobody the wiser. Next thing you know, and there you go. Be like, oh, what the? Oh, man, why'd you? Oh, you said but you didn't have to pay me back like that. Okay, that's why you always want to pay somebody back. Okay? Because you want to surprise them. Okay, so you want to always get paid back because you want to always be surprised, motherfucker. Okay, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope The A's, the B's, the C's, and the Z's are coming together for you. Go ahead. Like I said, you hear me say it over and over and over again. Go ahead and see if anybody else is delivering any information like this. Any information like this. So for those of you who, and nobody's been criticizing anything, but I'm saying for those of you who want to criticize, those of you who care to criticize, whether it's about the videos, whether about how I do the videos, I don't care what you're going to criticize. You ain't got no right. This ain't your world. You ain't running nothing. You don't own nothing. This is my show. And I want to welcome y'all to the, it ain't M&M, but it's my show. And I like my show. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming into the house. I'm about to let y'all go because I done had enough. It's been a long day. And it's been a hot day. It was over 110 degrees today. Been a hot day, y'all. Gotta go. About to finish eating and going to sleeping. All right, so y'all take care. I hope everything goes well for all of y'all. I hope everything continues to go the way you want it to go. I hope life continues to go the way you want it to go. And we're going to get on out of here. So y'all see the way the screen is? I know y'all think I'm crazy. Gotta go, y'all. Have a good day. Goodbye.